So I thought I'd make a video basically just talking about my experience with art. I did post a link to my channel on my Reddit page, and apparently posting my artwork has started to gain some traction on there, so I decided that with me drawing more and possibly trying to do something with my art, I would just talk about what got me into art. And I've been drawing ever since I was a kid. I just found it entertaining to try and recreate things. I would say I really got into it around the age of 8 or 9. Actually, I'd probably say 9, because I started trying to draw anime, mainly Dragon Ball Z characters, because I would go over to a friend's house whenever my babysitter would pick me up, and we would just play Dragon Ball Z. I did attend one art class, I think when I was 11 or 12. I think I was 11. And we just drew animals in that class. I didn't really like it that much. The lady was nice, but I didn't think it was for me. I think I only attended once or twice, and then I just stopped going. But I didn't try portrait drawing until I was a freshman in high school. At the time I tried drawing the Joker from The Dark Knight, since it had just come out at that time. And apparently it got put into the school art fair. I guess my art teacher thought it was good enough to put into the fair. And that kind of, I'd say it kind of created the spark to try. But then we moved to Texas, and for a while I really didn't draw anything. It wasn't until I think end of junior year, start of senior year of high school, I started trying to draw portraits again. And I would practice frequently. I would probably spend about a couple hours a day trying to draw. And this went on for about 2 years. There would be periods of time where I would draw sporadically for a few months and then stop for several months. And I think when I was 20 was when I started community college. So I stopped drawing as much because I was also working to try and pay for school. I was living with my parents at the time though, so I was pretty lucky about that. So I drew on and off, throughout community college. Not a whole lot was getting done in terms of drawing then. So from 2013 to maybe 2016 was really when, I did the last bit of my drawing. And then I didn't draw again until I was, I don't think I drew again until maybe, it's probably say maybe 2020, or probably beyond that. I don't think I drew again until 2022. Because for one, my father had died in 2017, so I didn't do anything for a couple years. I didn't play as many video games, I didn't draw as much. But it wasn't until, a couple of years ago I tried drawing again to see, hey, do I still have anything that I retained? And, it turns out I guess I did. For the most part, I'm self-taught. I usually just watched, or at the time I watched YouTube videos of other people drawing. Now, instead of watching videos, I just look at a reference image and try to, identify a pattern, Hey, is there any particular way that I could break this object down? Like, I did a recent drawing of a zombie head in the form of a pumpkin with some roots coming out where its neck should be. And I didn't know how to draw roots or soil, so I just looked at a reference image and I decided, oh, okay, I can maybe decompose it like this. So So for the most part, I'm just trying to visually deconstruct something. I'm not really trying to watch videos as much. I do plan to expand my horizons, but beyond just doing horror. Yeah, I would like to try painting at some point as well. But first, I want to see if maybe the horror art actually sells. So then maybe I can use the funds to buy paint and buy other materials to start doing different styles of art. So, but as far as, art goes, I think the only other people in my family who were artistically inclined was my great-grandfather. Or, let me back up. Yeah, my great-grandfather. Because I think he was the only one in the family who painted. There's a couple of his paintings in our old house in California. And he was also the, math-inclined person, so I guess I inherited that from him. But yeah, so anyway, thought I'd just briefly talk about my art experience. What got me into art originally was anime. And then, I started enjoying recreating more realistic depictions, depictions of people, animals, and I've been doing it ever since. Just been practicing on and off. Haven't been very consistent after high school, so my improvement has been slow, I would say. But yeah, there'll be more art. There'll be more art that I'll be posting once I figure out what I want to do with my artwork in terms of just prints, or beyond just prints. I'll try and make a web page and see where that goes. Anyway, thank you for watching.